and it is complete! A touchdown! Oh, my! I can't believe it! 31 yards to Decory
Darren McFadden breaks it up the middle. McFadden, big play. He's going to go. Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Darren McFadden, and Arkansas strikes just that quickly.
He's going to field it back at his own 5. Joe across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Adams at the 30, and here we go. Joe's going to take it all the way. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Arkansas, 95 yards on the punt return.
Here's the snap. It is low. The kick is blocked, and Arkansas covers.
Shotgun formation into the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Arkansas wins the ball game. Intercepted in the end zone. The Razorbacks have beaten the #1 team in the country.
It's time to dissect the game on the First Security Bank 5th quarter. We'll be talking Razorback football for the next 2 hours. This broadcast is brought to you by First Security Bank. Here are Randy Rainwater, Marcus Elliott, and Trey Schaff.
Well, welcome to the First Security 5th quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schaff. I'm Randy Rainwater. Quick quiz. What's the quickest way to beat yourself?
Turn the ball over.
Let me guess.
How about 4 turnovers?
All in the fourth quarter.
3 interceptions, 1 fumble, as Trey said, all in the fourth quarter.
You know, guys, there's an old saying, before you can start winning, you got to learn how not to lose games.
Yeah.
You know,
That is very true.
So true.
winners find a way to win. Losing teams find a way to lose games. It's a culture.
This game was very simple.
Yeah.
And it was there for the taking, just as most of the losses, with the exception of Notre Dame. All the other games have been there for the taking.
Yep.
And the first turnover, you really thought, that hurt. But it wasn't as damaging as the resulting turnovers, because to Auburn's credit, and maybe a smudging of credit needs to go to the Arkansas defense, because they were put in some very difficult positions after those turnovers, and it still resulted points for Auburn, but it wasn't 7 points they were giving up, it was 3 points. But those 3-pointers added up to 18 points today. And this is what you would call the drive chart. And this is for Auburn. First possession, touchdown. Second possession, field goal. Third possession, Arkansas actually forced a punt. The fourth possession, pick 6, interception, pick 6. The next possession, the fifth possession, this is in the first half. This resulted in the clock going to halftime. So really can't count that drive, at least in my opinion. Second half. First possession, the second half. Field goal. Second possession. In the third quarter. Field goal. Third possession. In the third quarter. Field goal. Fourth possession. In the fourth quarter. Field goal. Fifth possession. Field goal. The final possession, they ran out the clock.
Well, Randy, you can't put this one on the defense. I mean, they held them to field goal attempts, and they haven't been doing that a lot. And your offense just sputtered, specifically in the second half, but really most of the game. And Talon did not look like the Talon Green that we were accustomed to today. Not sure if he's banged up. Bobby said he was not. He was fine, but he did come off the field into the locker room. He was limping after the game. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm with Trey. Listen. I mean, guy's phenomenal until he's not. You know? He's phenomenal.
I'm just saying
until he's not.
what I showed. Yeah, what I saw, Marcus. I mean, he walked right by me and he was limping.
No, I get it.
And maybe he's not 100%.
Well, yeah, and I get all that. But, you know, and again, I'm not putting all this on him.
No.
However, I will say what we are seeing is before you can win a game, you got to learn how to not lose it. And unfortunately, I think that kind of applies to Taylor again. Now, where do you get that? That also applies to coaching. Okay? So I think this game, I know people don't want to hear it, should have been a big plus for Bobby Petrino. I think it is an absolute detriment. I mean, you got to ask yourself some questions.
Let's step away for a moment. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show live from Walk-Ons here on Weddington. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello. A lot of TVs, you can still watch a lot of football. Back in a moment.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Unstoppable, unmistakable. Defender is built for those who carve their own path. At Land Rover Little Rock, experience the legendary capability, rugged design, and modern technology that make Defender a true icon. Whether it's city streets or untamed terrain, Defender delivers strength with style. This is more than a drive, it's a mission. Visit Land Rover Little Rock off I-430 and test drive the Defender today. Learn more at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken and dressing for only $7.99 per pound with sweet potatoes for $4.49 per pound.
If I was a football coach wanting to motivate my team for the upcoming season, I'd load them on a bus and take them to Genesis of Conway. Let them know what winning looks like when you're committed to performance. You're going to find that commitment in every car you see and in every over-the-top service they offer. Oh, my team would be so fired up, they'd go undefeated. My offense would become known for their long drives, thanks to Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
At ABC Supply, when you've got a job to do, we do too. When your success depends on getting the details right, we're there for you every step of the way. Delivering more than materials, delivering passion, commitment, and the confidence to help you get the job done easier. Our teams understand the obstacles you face in building your business and reputation, because living up to our promises is how we help you live up to yours.
For location and product information, call ABC Supply in North Little Rock at 501-955-0777 or visit abcsupply.com.
Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $500 million. What would you do if you won?
The first thing I'd do if I became a millionaire is, call my mom.
I would buy my mother a Maserati.
I definitely would buy a jet.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $500 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
When you switch to Progressive, you could save bundling your home and auto. Then you could put that money towards some of the surprisingly more expensive things in life.
May I help you?
I just wanted to request a late checkout, please.
Of course. That's $30 per hour for up to 4 hours.
Huh. Okay, but if you can offer a late checkout, then that probably means no one is staying in that room. So if it's empty, maybe I can just stay a few extra hours.
Oh, aren't you adorable?
Life costs a lot, so bundle and you could save with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
And welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Just for the fun of it, I like saying that. Just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it.
Here's some final numbers for you. Auburn, total offense, 380 yards. Arkansas, 331 yards. Pass yardage, Auburn 150, Arkansas 268. Here is a huge differential in the game.
Oh.
Rushing the ball, Auburn 230 yards, Arkansas just 63 yards. 21 first downs by Auburn, 14 for Arkansas. Third down conversions, 3 of 12 for Auburn, 3 of 8 for Arkansas. Fourth down conversions, 2 for 2 by Auburn. Arkansas was 0 for 1. Another huge differential. Total plays. 70 for Auburn, 45 for Arkansas. 70 to 45.
And Randy, also look at the time of possession.
Yeah.
37-40 to 22-20.
Yeah.
In favor of Auburn. They kept the ball away from Taylor Green.
And one other statistic for what it's worth, turnovers. Arkansas with 4, Auburn with 1. At least if you're going to swap turnovers, so to speak, both. One, the only turnover by Auburn turned into a pick 6 for Arkansas. And then on the other hand, the first turnover by
Arkansas was the same
Taylor
thing.
Green was a pick 6.
Yep.
So they kind of washed each other out. But Cobb, the running back for Auburn, 28 carries, 153 yards. He was gashing Arkansas today, and I don't remember on first contact he would go down. It seemed like he would get at least a yard or 2, if not more, after initial contact. That's what a good back will do for you. the player today for Arkansas, and Mark, the more I watch 88, the more I like him.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big baller. That's all I can call him, a big baller. Rohan Jones today, he was targeted 3 times. He made 3 receptions. That 50-yard reception, a perfectly thrown ball.
Right down the seam.
By Taylon Green. And it was a nice catch. He was, the old saying goes, closely guarded. And it was perfectly thrown. That went for 50 yards. He had 3 receptions, 127 total yards, and his longest was 50 yards. And he had 43 yards after the catch. And go ahead, Mark.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Randy. I think it is very clear right now who the players on this team are. And I think, great job by you pointing out Rohan Jones. He needs to see the ball more. Mike, tell me how Mike Washington ends up with 12 carries. I don't know. That's one of your better players. Braylon Russell's playing good football, good tough football. And I think Green obviously is your best player. However, I think he is, I think he's asked to do way too much right now. And I think he tries to do way too much because they're covering up for their defense. So I just got to wonder why hardly anybody else sees the football other than those folks that I just named. I mean, they may get a courtesy ball here and there, but Rohan Jones, Mike Washington, Braylon Russell, and Taylon Green are the only folks I won't see in that football.
You don't want number 9?
No.
Omega Blake?
He coughs it up. Hey, that last interception, guys, I would really love to be in that film room. Hey, I don't think the ball should have been thrown. I don't think the route should have been called. I really think number 9 messed up his route. There is and if a play is ever designed that way with 2 receivers in that situation that close, because he brought the corner, number 9 brought the corner right to the play. So that's either a horrible design of play by Bobby Petrino or somebody blew a route. And maybe it was a route adjustment, but I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to be in that film room and say, and I'm sure, what are you thinking?
Marcus, they're not good enough to go out there in free will.
Not great point, Trey. Great point. And listen, you got to give our opponents credit when credit is due. The best coach on the football field today by far was the defensive coordinator of A&M. Why? Those looks he gave Arkansas in the end, you could tell he was on the staff with Bobby Petrino.
You mean Auburn?
Yeah, Auburn's defensive coordinator. Exactly.
DJ Durkin.
Yep. That double mug where he's showing pressure and he pulls the linebackers up both sides like he's coming, and they drop into a zone blitz. Well, it wasn't even a zone blitz. They drop into to the zone right at the snap. Man, he absolutely knows what Petrino likes to call in that situation. And to have that corner, I believe they're playing corner cover 2. Have the corner drop back off and Arkansas ran a cover 2 beater. That little corner route, you run that against cover 2 all the time, but the Arkansas receiver carried that corner into the route, and then he knew to drop off and make that pick. I mean, that's great coaching, if we're just going to be honest.
Let's talk with Pete. Pete, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show.
Is it Randy? Is it a good afternoon or is it just afternoon?
Well, I thank you for the at this point, it's bad afternoon.
Former Razorback Tag Ridings is in second place.
Yeah, after your show, I'm gonna watch it, or at least watch it tonight. Hey, let me preempt a ton of callers. Let me preempt a ton of callers, a ton of speculation, and emphatically let everyone know Green is hurt. Green is clearly hurt. And moreover, his knee is limiting him. You just don't go from an A&M, almost all-star running performance to something like we saw today. And moreover, critical, Auburn's defensive coordinator knew Green was hurt. You can throw out what Bobby says, regardless if he was hurt or not, but there's just no way that you three didn't see any spark from Green. We didn't see any almost attempts to break away much on the outside, as he's done all season. And so if you've got one of the top offenses all season in all of football, literally, being prevented from performing well with hardly any attempts to run and make new plays, it's obviously it was. The topic should be how bad is Green hurt. And one other thing, I was totally disgusted but upset with our defense. A prevent or a bend but don't break defense, that means you're almost allowing Auburn offense to continue to play, to extend their playing time on the field, because that is a glaring, 37 minutes to 22 or whatever it was. Those are points we should be talking about is Green's knee and our offense, our defense is just bad. I mean, listen, one last thing. Auburn's offense isn't any good, and just because we held them to 20-something points, I think our defense was as bad as it's ever been all season. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Pete.
I think Pete makes some points about Auburn's offense. They're pretty bad. And they had the backup quarterback in there, too.
Right.
Well, when Jackson Arnold threw that pick,
you knew he was out of the game.
You figured he was out there. They were just waiting for that mistake to happen. Once it happened, he was gone. All right, back with more of the First Security fifth quarter post-game show, live from Walk-Ons in just one moment.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security, because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
If you're a bank needing GLBA compliance or a defense contractor looking for CMMC compliance, meet the team at Network Services Group with tailored solutions to help you navigate the complex regulatory landscape, allowing you to focus on what matters most, your clients and your growth. Don't gamble with compliance. Network Services Group, your partner in GLBA and CMMC compliance.
Services Group. One call does it all.
3 distinct, all-electric Cadillacs. Some drive them for the performance. Others drive them for the range. And some drive them because it's the only way to make an entrance. 3 different ways to turn every drive into an occasion. Whatever your reason, there's never been a better time to say, let's take the Cadillac. The all-electric Cadillac family of vehicles. Escalade IQ, Optic, and Lyric. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Attention Central Arkansas. If you're looking for reliable home and business services, look no further. For over 45 years, Advantage Service Company has been your local expert in HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs with outstanding customer service from licensed technicians ready to help with every step. Call or text today and enjoy peace of Fine knowing you're in good hands. Cheer on your favorite university and call Advantage Service Company. Your comfort is just a call away. 501-1-CALL. 501-663-2255.
Feeling like a family getaway but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure but don't want to spend too much? Want to go where there's a ton of stuff to do but it's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks. For in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and definitely change your state of mind. Whether you crave active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath, we have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at arkansasstateparks.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Fall is a wonderful time of year. Temperatures drop, the leaves change colors, and it's apple cider time. Well, at least in some places. It is not supposed to be 90 degrees in mid-October, folks. But as Mark Twain notes, everyone talks about the weather, but no one does anything about it. On the other hand, at least when it goes from 90 to 30 without hitting 60, it will be time to watch Coach Cal's Hog Ballers decimate the SEC. Double B's is here for you. When you're in a hurry, you can pay at the pump with your Exxon or Phillips 66 mobile apps at all our 34 stores in Arkansas. Regardless of the temperature, Double B's is here for you because Double B's is where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
Is your yard ready for whatever Mother Nature throws your way? At Acadie's Touch Landscaping, we make sure it is. Whether it's weatherizing your flower beds for the seasons ahead, building strong retaining walls to prevent erosion, or installing French drains to keep water where it belongs, we've got you covered. And when it's time to elevate your outdoor space, we build custom decks perfect for relaxing or entertaining. Call 501-794-2770 to transform your yard into a space you love, rain or shine. Acadie's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770, where we bring the green to your life.
Washington's the tailback. Green's going to throw off play action, right flat. Sharp's there, skips a tackle, and he's got a chance to go down the sidelines. 20, 10, touchdown Arkansas. He didn't step out of bounds. 58 yards, and that's a score for Arkansas.
And welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp, I'm Randy Rainwater. I don't know what you had to eat there just a moment ago.
That's called the Bayou Pasta.
Wow, that looked really good.
It was.
Great seafood. If you love seafood, this is the place to come. I mean, they've got good old Cajun cooking right here at Walk-Ons.
Just the right touch of spice, Randy.
You're not a spicy.
I'm not, but I can eat that.
You're not a spicy person, so it must not be very spicy then. Okay, let's talk to JW. JW, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
Hey, guys. I'm going to throw a couple cards at you, and I want you to tell me what you think about them. Even if he was hurt, like the gentleman before called, don't you think Bobby Petrino should have pulled Green, even throwing the 2 interceptions that led to the third one? And if he knew that he was hurt, he didn't put in the best guy to win. To me, I mean, you only really limited to his arms, and half his game was running. I don't know why Jackson couldn't come in, and I just think he should have pulled him and settled him down and let him think about what he's doing. You know, I never thought that. I love Arkansas Razorbacks. I've loved it for years. But I'm starting to feel like a Jets fan, if I was a Jets fan. I just don't, I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I just don't care. You know, I had a bunch of guys that used to come over and we kicked out and stuff, and they're like doing the other stuff now because they don't even really care to watch it. And I'm there today. And I'm going to ask you a question. This will be my last one. Do you think Bobby Petrino is really that great? And I know people are sick to hammer me. When he was at Arkansas, he only had 2 good years. And are we stuck in nostalgic, thinking that's the Bobby Petrino we're getting? But now the game has changed so much. Do you think he can handle being the head coach? Do you think he can handle his old ways? You know, I know we say a lot of play calling. He's a great play caller, but I question some things. You know, I just think that doesn't make sense. Like having your quarterback accurate, making the right throws, seeing the right people open. But I'll let y'all just talk about all that, and guys, good night.
Yeah. I think, guys, and I don't want to jump in before you guys, interested to hear what you guys have to say, but I'm not saying he's not, but I'm not saying he's, to me, proven that he is, right? I think we're at a stage in this program where we cannot make harsh, rash decisions based on, like JW said, nostalgia, right? Memories. We got to look at what we're seeing. I said this, I know I've upset some people last week, and you know, emotionally, but guys, we haven't seen a whole lot that's different since Bobby took over. There's not a whole lot that's changed. So if we're going to make a decision off of how, I mean, yeah, we may feel good or feel better for whatever reason, but the results are not the same at all. In fact, I think in some things we're starting to see a little regression, and that's, you got to tell me, you got to help me understand how those 4 interceptions happened in the fourth, or not 4 interceptions, but 4 turnovers happened in the fourth quarter, and you got to have and you have a chance to win a football game against a team that's probably equal to you, a good matchup for you. That's, to me, that's not saying I'm ready to take this over and take it to another level. Am I missing something?
Well, the question I have that you raised about Bobby, that you're saying you're not seeing any changes, what should be changed, Marcus? What can Bobby do, or what could any interim coach right now? Oh, you could coach him up on fundamentals. You could coach him up on technique and so forth and so on. And that's only as, we've said this before, you're only as good as, on the other hand, as what your assistants are. And they weren't fundamentally sound when previous staff was there. And I don't know if you can change it overnight. But my question is, Mark, what are you saying that you're wanting to see changed by Bobby now that, I mean, how can you improve this? Yes. How can you actually improve this defense?
So here's what I'm saying. We saw I was number 22, I believe. Here's a perfect example. Guys, the difference between winning and losing at that level, this major college level, especially against a similar opponent, is so little. But here's the difference, guys. It's coaching the little things, the details, the fundamentals, the technique. So they run a little swing pass out to a tailback. Well, it may have been a running play. I don't know. It was a one-on-one with 22 out there, right? 22, and they show it over and over again in slow motion on TV. He takes the wrong landmark on a tackle, and his head, which should go across.
Oh, he looks silly.
Yeah.
His target should be the outside thigh of the running back, and he totally whiffs.
Yeah, he whiffs.
Okay, well, wait a minute. That's coaching. That's when you go back and you get that job and you look. That's why coaches spend the night looking at film. They see what their players don't do it, and they correct it in coaching. All right? So that's a coaching thing. You may not even be but you can take the right landmark, and you can even hit the landmark. Just hit the landmark. If you get run over, we'll live with that. But we're seeing that time and time again. That was just one example, all right? You're having bust. I guarantee you that was that receiver in the end, that was he broke his route, all right? If he did, that's a horribly designed play. These are the little things that – now, you're telling me you're going to have Taylor throw the ball, and he is definitely capable, but you have to be able to make sure he doesn't turn that ball over. Is he coached in his progressions? What I understand he's the best you got, and you don't pull him, but how are you coaching him? If it's happening, that means you're allowing it. And you can yell all you want, but how do you coach better technique, better fundamental, better decision making? Because these are little things that have cost them games all year long. Their linemen are high. Their defensive linemen are high. They can't stop anybody and drive them back because they play high. They don't fit gaps. You know, what team hadn't had a running back run the ball well against Arkansas this year? Let me know. I'll wait. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. If we've seen a drastic difference in anything, now here's what I think they do well, and he doesn't do enough of. They run the football. They can come off the ball. I saw 76, and I saw the left tackle today drive Auburn lineman. Mike Washington, I think, is a hidden gem that's going to play on Sunday. Feature him, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he isn't making any changes now, why do we think significant changes will be made next year? How can we trust that?
All right, let's talk with Toby. Toby, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show.
Hey, good afternoon, guys, and thank you so much for taking my call. I'm just another frustrated Razorback fan. But I've got to tell you, I have got to agree totally with Mark in terms of the coaching. Now, the second half, and I want to hear Mark's take on this too.
Sure.
The second half, when we're talking about coaching, Arkansas scored 3 points. That means that the Auburn coach went in and made adjustments.
Very good point.
Why in the world would our coach not make adjustments to the adjustments that they made? To me, I mean, that is absolutely nothing but coaching. Yes. And then, as Marcus said, talking about technique, if we even need to hire a coach who can teach our running backs, okay, how to hold on to the ball at the late stages of the game. Yes. Because we've done that in 3 or 4 critical games. We turn it over by fumbling the ball. That's right. And so, I mean, that's got to be technique also.
Yes, it is.
So, to me, it is totally coaching. Totally.
I agree.
And I don't know, and as Martha said, I don't know if we need to make any rash decisions on what happened today or what has happened in the past. But no, I am not sold on Petrino. I like him, but I am not. Right. Because you have got to be able to make adjustments in this game. Auburn coach did.
Yes,
we did. Auburn won. We lost. Mark, let me hear what you got to say about it.
Man, I tell you, guys, I think Toby said it better than I. He articulated what I've been trying to articulate. You know, I really do. Again, it may be that Bobby Petrino turns out to be the best option we have, and I get that. And Bobby Petrino, don't get me wrong, is a good football coach. He knows football. There's no question about that. Bobby Petrino's done a good job getting offensive talent here. So those are pluses. But in no way have I seen anything since he took over that leads me to believe that he would be the difference maker that this program needs, the leader that this program needs to turn this program around. I just haven't seen it. There's really not a whole lot's changed at all.
All right, we got to step away. That is Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. This is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show coming to you live from Walk-Ons. Stay tuned.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too, so that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken and dressing for only $7.99 per pound, with sweet potatoes for $4.49 per pound.
Orange is not your color, and stripes are for zebras. It's criminal not to hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of legal lions. When in war, you need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all criminal-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
I'm Thomas Blackman with Blackman Auctions. How much easier would life be if you could take away your stresses and worries with one phone call? Just turn all of your problems over to a person and let them de-stress your life. That's what we do at Blackman Auctions. We are much more than an auction company. We take your unwanted assets in your life and turn them into money in 30 days. Organize, market, deal with attorneys, real estate agents, debt services, closing companies, and those members of your family. You know who they are. Making your life as easy as possible since 1938. Better auctions or Blackman Auctions.
At ABC Supply, when you've got a job to do, we do too. When your success depends on getting the details right, we're there for you every step of the way. Delivering more than materials, delivering passion, commitment, and the confidence to help you get the job done easier. Our teams understand the obstacles you face in building your business and reputation, because living up to our promises is how we help you live up to yours.
For location and product information, call ABC Supply North Little Rock at 501-955-0777 or visit abcsupply.com.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811, brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it up on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough with the phones already. Put them down and pay attention, or pay the price.
Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by the Arkansas Highway Safety Office.
Lassiter goes in motion as the H-back, inside handoff, Braylon Russell at the goal line. They've not whistled a touchdown yet. They're trying to unpile them and see if Russell got in.
How's that not a touchdown?
I don't know. Now it is. Touchdown, Arkansas. They wanted to make certain Arkansas's got the lead.
And welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show, coming to you live from Walk-Ons off Weddington here in Fayetteville. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Let's get right to Savage. Savage, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
What's going on, fellas? You do not?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
What's up, Savage?
Hey, Savage.
Doing good. You know, Marcus, we talk about, everybody always talks about the three phases of the game. Arkansas loses every one of them in this game, across the board. The best defense we had on this field, Marcus, was the field itself. Because if this field wasn't winning, Auburn scores at least 3 more touchdowns.
Wow. That's a good point.
If they could put a foot in the ground and run upfield, how many times did Auburn slip? And they were wide up. Just the running backs were just gashing us. Cobb was just killing us.
Yep.
You know,
and the best receiver got his ankle injured because of the turf. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You talk about halftime adjustments. Arkansas, you can't adjust the coaching staff for 4 turnovers.
No.
In that moment. That's not a coach thing. I think that there's not a coach on that staff that's not talking about ball security. Why Arkansas has got the fumbles, the mental capacity breaking down, Marcus, I don't know. We made a bad Auburn team. He had 150-something, 160-yard rushing yards. The second-string quarterback comes in and takes over this game. And Marcus, it's beyond me, guys.
Yep.
I'm on the basketball. It's going to be a good basketball season. This season is a wrap.
It is.
The fat lady's in my yard and she's singing. That lady's, it's over with.
Oh, you're right. And it's sad.
You can't coach this away. You can't practice this away. This team is just bad. I'd like some receipts. Everybody that's paying the defense, whoever's paying these people, they need their money back, Marcus.
Well, yeah.
They need their money back.
Yeah. They can't be paying much, though. I would hope.
Whatever it is, it's too much.
I sure hope not. It's not worth your investment.
No.
It is not. And you got a commercial that's running on the buzz. You got A.J. Green as a running back. He's getting paid. This dude's not even on the field. I don't get it up there. Guys, I'm going to get off here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. This is – I think the only thing I disagree with what Savage said, I think it all goes back to leadership. Leadership sets the culture. The leader is responsible for the players and how they play, how they respond. Leaders have to be responsible for it. So
I remember.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was going to say, Mark, I remember back in the summer when I was told where the 2 areas of investment in NIL dollars was spent, and that was in the secondary and the offensive line. Now, I do believe there's been a decent return on the offensive line.
I agree with you.
But I do not believe whatever they paid, they overpaid vastly on this secondary. I can't remember who said it earlier. May have been Pete. But that basic bend but not break, all it did was allow
to keep the ball.
Auburn to keep the ball.
Yep.
The time of possession, 37 minutes, 40 seconds to Arkansas's 22 minutes, 20 seconds. It is almost impossible to put up any kind of numbers because you got to have the ball.
Right.
In order to put up any kind of numbers. Now, that's not saying that they would have if they hadn't turned it over, because those were 4 possessions they squandered away. But nevertheless, it's very difficult when you can't control the ball. And that's what happened today at Arkansas. They could not, they were bending. Only broke 1 time, but they bent a lot and resulted in 6 field goals. Let's talk to Derek. Derek, good evening. Welcome to the First Security 5th Quarter Postgame Show. Yes, go right ahead.
Yes, the first thing that I think that we need to do, number one, we're going to have the money to pay NIL legitimate prices for players. But before we do that, we have got to get a true evaluator of talent at the University of Arkansas. I just came back from watching Memphis and USF. One of the players, there was like a $160,000 difference than what they would offer. I mean, number one, we're going to have to get that NIL money right, but we got to have true evaluators.
That's a good point.
Talent before, we see any improvement in Arkansas talent level. Because what I saw at Memphis, I didn't get a chance to watch the game when Arkansas played, but I expected Arkansas to beat them. But at the same time, when I looked at Memphis and I looked at USFL, and, I was like, we are way behind if we can't put players on the field that's superior to what they have.
That's a great point. That's a great point, and I think it does start with, guys, evaluation. And what does that mean? Evaluation. Everybody can see who the best talent are, right? You go to a football game, scouts are going to look. They're going to see who stands out in that game, and everybody knows the 5 stars, and they know what they look like. When you talk about a real, true evaluator of talent, though, you need somebody that understands your staff, your coaching staff, and what they want to accomplish, and find players that fit well into what they do, and then pay for those players to be different makers.
Right. And if we get that solved, I believe we'll start moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
But we have got to get the NIL money up, so when we do find those, that we're gonna have to pay the money.
Yep. Here's one more thing I add to Derek, your point about evaluation. If I was Arkansas, I wouldn't pay $5 for anybody that doesn't run 4.5 or less.
Right.
This team needs speed so bad it's criminal. So nobody is being paid $1 if they run higher than 4.5.
$1?
$1. Nope. No 4.5. We need athletes. This team needs athletes, and speed in the worst way. 2, on that line of scrimmage, they have to be athletes as well. They have to be dominant, mean, tough football players, not just big.
Can they run a 4.6 on the line?
No.
But we need to go to the NFL and find some true evaluators of talent.
That's true. I agree.
We need some true evaluators before we do anything. Because if we don't have evaluators of talent and the right talent, then we're gonna be forever behind the 8 ball.
Garrett, we got to go. Thank you. All right, this is the First Security 5th Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Back with more.
Great American pastime. Do you smell that? That's the smell of men being men.
I think I'm ready.
On 103.7 The Buzz, KABC Little Rock.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
It's Justin Anker with Laura Beth from Kaufman by Design West, where we always talk about getting everything you need for your home, but they also are your one-stop shop for tailgating. We are so happy football's back, Laura Beth, and Kaufman by Design West has just what you need.
Yeah, we do. We have smokers, coolers, grills, and even solo stoves for all those chilly game days.
So if you want to stock up and get ready for your favorite tailgate, get out to Kaufman by Design West. It's out west past Taylor Loop, 14900 Cantrell Road. You can find out more about all the things they have to offer at KaufmanLumber.com.
At Bale Chevrolet, we know that football season is about the energy, the excitement, the teamwork, all the things that make game day great. We want finding your next vehicle to be the same. That's why our team works hard to make sure you drive away with a win. And right now, during Chevy Truck Month, up to $12,000 off new 2025 Silverados. So this season, let's keep the drive going on the field and on the road. Come see us today at Bale Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
WAC plus TTNL. Attention Central Arkansas. If you're looking for reliable home and business services, look no further. For over 45 years, Advantage Service Company has been your local expert in HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs with outstanding customer service from licensed technicians ready to help with every step. Call or text today and enjoy peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Cheer on your favorite university and call Advantage Service Company. Your comfort is just a call away. 501-1-CALL. 501-663-2255.
Progressive has great customer service, and it's easy to reach us because great and easy is the way to be. Like salads. Great for you, and so easy you can put any group of veggies in a bowl and it's a salad. A full carrot with a head of cabbage? Weird, but still a salad. 1 radish and a couple of green beans? Also a salad. 14 blueberries, half an onion, and a sunchoke? Odd, yes, but an odd salad. So contact Progressive's customer service by phone, app, or online. It's great and easy, just like salad. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Guys, fall is here, and so are the all-new styles from Untuck It. We make the world's best untucked shirts, and this season's new arrivals are some of our best yet. From soft-brushed flannels to easy wrinkle-free cotton, every shirt is designed to keep you sharp and comfortable, whether you're layering up for work, weekends, or nights out. Special discounts for first-time customers, so shop now. Get the new arrivals today at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores. Untuck It, shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Sword in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Sword, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
2nd down and 8 from the Arkansas 15-yard line. Arnold has it picked off, left side, picked off. It's going to be a touchdown all the way back. Kanai Walker jumped the route. Nobody's going to catch him all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas. You can see it coming. Kanai Walker with a pick six.
Fayetteville is our home away from home. King beds are standard in every room. They have the best breakfast in town as well. Make your next trip to Northwest Arkansas and stay with the Holiday Inn Express off Weddington in Fayetteville. Guys, here's a stat for you. Just saw this posted in response to the tweet from Hunter Yurachek about game day today. And, of course, this was after the game today. Arkansas football SEC record since Hunter Yurachek was hired. Chad Morris, 0-14. Barry Lunney is an interim head coach, 0-2. Pittman, 14-29. Bobby Petrino is an interim head coach, 0-3. That's an SEC record of 14-48.
Oh, wow.
Since Hunter Yurachek has been named AD at Arkansas in your major sport.
Okay, that one was not his hire.
Well, it wasn't, but he blessed it before he – Chad was announced, but Hunter was the next day. He had blessed it. Even though technically, yes, Julie Cromer-Peoples made the hire. And hey, let's go back to that for a second, Randy. Maybe that's where this whole thing took a wrong turn. Letting her make the decision when she's an interim AD, you knew when you were about to hire a new AD. Why not let that new AD come in and have a full slate and handle the search? She stood up there or sat up there in a press conference and said, no, I'm handling this search. Even though Hunter blessed it, and maybe he was told he had to bless it, I don't know. But a lot of questions there.
I was told the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Is he getting involved in the next one too?
No, he'd like to, I think, with the, again, a current coach at SMU.
As a Dallas Cowboys season ticket holder, I would like for him to worry about the Dallas Cowboys more than the Arkansas Razorbacks right now.
Well, I tomorrow, Trey.
I would let him.
Yeah.
I would let him influence that decision if he'd include about $100 million.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I'm all for it then. If you want to do that, let's go buy some players too while we're at it.
If you're going to throw out NIL and you need all that support, there's the man right there. If he wants Rhett Lashley, then he's got to write the check for $100 million.
Well, let's say this: Hugh Freeze, if Auburn would have lost the game today, he was done.
That's true.
So there's another opening. If LSU loses to A&M tonight, there's talk in Baton Rouge that Brian Kelly could be out.
$50 million buyout.
Marcus, where does Arkansas fit in that pecking order with Florida, LSU, Auburn, and
don't be surprised about Beamer at South Carolina.
Well, I think Arkansas is a better job than that.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised.
But let's also put in there's talk that Steve Sarkisian might want to be in the NFL now, and looking at his football team, maybe they are taking that to heart too, because they're getting beat at Mississippi State at the half, and that's a ranked Texas team. So if Texas comes open, Sark leaves. I don't think they fire him, but if he leaves, then you fall further down the pecking order.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you're right, Trey.
This whole conference could turn over.
No, it could.
It really could.
All right, let's talk to DK. He's been holding. DK, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show.
Good evening, fellas. Oh, I keep hearing this. These ain't Bobby's players. Well, I know one player that is Bobby's player, and that's the guy pulling the trigger. He the one got Taylor Green's there, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so he do got one of his own picks there, so I don't know about all that other stuff, but I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm not going to turn away. I'm going to keep on watching. Your defense got your 6 stall drives that ended in field goals and a pick 6. Only for this high-powered offense that everybody keep talking about to give the game away. 3 interceptions, a fumble, 4 turnovers basically in 4 drives. I'm like,
yeah, 4 in a row.
I'm just going to keep watching. Yeah, I'm just going to keep watching. I'm not going to turn away. But I will say this. If they keep Bobby or whoever they go and get, they need to get DJ Durkin off of Auburn staff on the Arkansas staff.
That was masterpiece today.
And
hey, DK,
I don't know what
listen to this. Listen to this stat here real quick. Arkansas had 4 turnovers. The defense, 14 points off of those turnovers. Auburn scored 14 points off of the Arkansas turnovers.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you get turnovers. You're supposed to make the team pay. And
and they did.
Yeah, so, but like I said, I'm going to keep watching. I'm not going to turn away. Eventually, the breakthrough going to come. I don't know who the next coach is going to be, Bobby, whoever it is. Eventually, things going to turn around. Have a good one, fellas.
Randy, we've said before, and I think Marcus during the Chad Morris era, that if this is not rock bottom, we got to be getting close. I don't think we're there yet, but it sure seems like we can almost see it.
Yeah.
Well, we said this before, and I'll say it again. After this game, you're going to get the true test to see with whether or not these players we thought they let go of the rope and laid down against Notre Dame. Are they going to let go of the rope, and are they going to show up for Mississippi State? This is when your pride as a professional player as a representative of the University of Arkansas, you can say all that, but it boils down to their individual pride and respect they have for themselves. If they let go of the rope, man, I set them all. I set them all, and I play nothing but second and third teamers.
Let's read a couple of our comments on our video stream, Randy. Nicholas says, let's fire everybody. Rich says special teams. Joshua said John Gruden for head coach. Quote, now you're paying players. I'd love to have the Arkansas job. That was John Gruden at the Little Rock Touchdown Club. Daniel says, before we have to listen to all of the keyboard warriors claim Bobby failed us, Green failed us. Taylor Green is hurt and limited. His knee reduced his and Bobby's game plan ability to react and counter. Let's see. Reiser says another tough loss. Jeffrey said next year, new players, new coaches will not get any better. Billy, time for complete rebuild, unfortunately. Kevin, they didn't give up, just killed ourselves. Still got to believe. WPS. Big Mac says winners find a way to win. Let's see. Wayne, apparently a large contingent of the players are – no, I don't think they're into that. Let's see. Christy says, Marcus, were you blowing kisses at me a while ago? I don't know.
I think Melissa.
Jack says, bench Taylor if he hurt because he cost us the game. That's coaching.
Get me in trouble here, Chris.
RW says, money exchanged hands this game. Prove me wrong.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know.
Let's go back.
Go back to the phones.
Let's go back to the phones. Wow.
Caught me off guard there, Chrissy.
Yeah. Let's talk to Brad. Brad, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm so glad you got that job, and I don't, man. Y'all are a true blessing to the sports in Arkansas to have to deal with some of the things out there today. But I was just curious, and it's not an endorsement or a ringing endorsement or anything for Petrino, because I'm a little upset. I'm actually better now, but I was just curious, going and after the frustration and the anger left, I looked at what Auburn's defense has done to A&M and Georgia, and, statistically they're in the top in defense. Now, offensively, they were terrible, but is there any kind of leniency that can be laid to Bobby Petrino? I mean, I know Taylor Green made those errant passes that were intercepted, but as far as Bobby goes...
Who coaches Taylor Green, though?
I understand that, but Marcus, be honest. I mean, you can coach till you're blue in the face, just like when you raise kids, you tell them not to do something, and if they do it, I'm not. No, Marcus, I'm not arguing with you. I promise you, I'm not arguing with you. I understand that's his quarterback.
I believe you.
Argue with Marcus.
Go ahead and argue with him. We want to hear it.
We want to hear it.
But, Marcus, be honest. I mean, you can tell your kids not to take a piece of candy from the candy store 100 times over. And if they do it, they do it. That's, is that on you?
But
or is that a
Brad.
decision they made?
The winning coaches on this level, their kids don't take candy from the candy store.
That's
right?
true.
If the winning coaches don't have those players do that.
They hand it out in practice.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the coach's job to make sure they don't do those things.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you're right. But today's game, I don't know if do you put that solely on Taylor and Bobby, or do you give Auburn's defense credit? They've been doing it all year.
Well, no. You make an excellent point, Brad. I think by far the best coach on that field was that Auburn defensive coordinator. During the time that you had to have it. I mean, he made some just spectacular calls. Like he knew exactly what Bobby was going to do. Mm-hmm.
And before y'all let me go, the other thing I thought about was I've heard a lot about this word culture. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to give it any credence, but can you lay this at Bobby's feet, since the culture this is the Sam Pittman culture that Bobby hasn't had enough time to try to turn around?
Well,
can you?
Yeah. Here's the problem. Bobby was part of the culture for 2 years now. He was in the building. So does he get a pass?
But is it not your head coach, though? Because if Bobby tried to take over, there would be the whole. I mean, we've already got the coup conspiracy going with several people that Bobby had planned this the entire time. I mean, an assistant coach can only do so much. You lay this at the hands of the head coach.
Man, that's an awful lot of excuses, Brad, to entrust your program.
Look, Marcus, I am trying to stay sane here, so I got to make excuses.
I understand. I understand. I'm with you, buddy.
You guys have a great rest of the weekend. Y'all have a good time.
Okay.
Thank you, Brad.
Man, we could go back and make excuses for Bielema, Morris, all of those folks. There's tons of excuses.
Wait. What's the excuse for Morris?
The winning coaches get it done. And that's why you hire
I'm not going to make any excuses for Chad Morris.
The winning coaches get it done without excuses. That's why you hire them.
Since we are considered 3-star university, why don't we go get coaches that can turn 3-star players into great players? That's on the stream. Jason, another you almost had it game. Now on to basketball.
All right, let's talk with Bill. Bill, good evening. Welcome to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
Good evening, guys. You know, the thing about excuses is they're kind of like rear ends. Everybody's got one, and they all stink. But bottom line is, it's a frustrating situation. But anyway, on a happy note, going to give you another score here. Ouachita Tigers 42.
Oh.
SAU Mule Riders 14.
Oh, wow.
That's the only game that matters today, boys.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Good evening.
How about those
Big
Tigers?
win there.
Yeah. That effectively knocked out SAU's any thoughts
of a
playoffs.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, I don't have the standings in front of me, but I think Henderson has now got the last hope, along with Harding, of course.
Harding.
Of making the playoffs.
Yeah. Randy, we'll do some SEC scores when we come back.
All right, let's do it. We will do that. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schaff. I'm Randy Rainwater. Back with more.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken and dressing for only $7.99 per pound, with sweet potatoes for $4.49 per pound.
For over 30 years, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has been Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters and the only stop for all your truck parts and accessories. If it goes on a truck, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has got it. And that includes upgrading your truck with Vortex spray liners. Tough, durable, proudly made in the USA. Their spray liners can protect your truck for years to come. Call Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse at 501-568-0040 to schedule your spray. Or stop by 65th and University.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. But wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine is taking golf to the next level. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health covers all 19 Razorback sports programs, including golf, and is the official medical partner of the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens. They're also proud to sponsor professional golfers Ken Duke and Glenn Day. Have a golf injury? Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674.
I know where you should go if you're really hungry. The Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. This is DJ Williams. You'll love all the choices they have with 300 items on that buffet. Meats, salad bar, veggies, sides, and even a huge dessert bar. You can pig out or just get a salad and veggie if you want to go a little lighter. The Wood Grill Buffet is at the Congo exit in Benton. It's open every Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. It's comfort food at its finest.
Introducing your new Dell PC with the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot. Like organizing your holiday shopping and searching for great holiday deals and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, plus planning the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC with all-day battery life to help you get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours today at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details.
Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance-enhanced stain-fighting power, designed to cut through serious dirt and grime. And what's great is this laundry pair is in stock and ready for delivery when you need it the most. Don't miss out. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowe's.
This is going to be a 27-yard field goal attempt from right in the middle of the field out of the hold of Devin Bayer. Starzyk to try to make it a 24-16 ball game. It's a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. Arkansas goes 69 yards in 9 plays. 4 minutes and 5 seconds of possession time.
Welcome back to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Randy Rainwater, Marcus Elliott. I am Trey Schapp. We're live at Walk-Ons in Fayetteville, right next to the Holiday Inn Express, which is our home away from home. King bed standard in every room. They're doing a little bit of renovation too. Hardwood floors going in the rooms as well. That's the Holiday Inn Express off Weddington in Fayetteville. Scores from around the SEC. Another game is final. Number 8 Ole Miss went on the road to Norman, Oklahoma. They defeat the Sooners today, 34-26. They shut out Oklahoma in the fourth quarter, and the Rebels come from behind to win that one. Going on right now, Texas just missed a field goal attempt, so with 10:41 to play in the third quarter, Mississippi State leads it by 10 over number 22 Texas at home, 24-14. Number 15 Missouri is on the road at number 10 Vanderbilt. 7:11 to play in the game. It is tied up at 10 apiece. South Carolina has taken the lead over number 4 Alabama at home, 15-14 with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Later tonight, Texas A&M at LSU, 6:30 on ABC, and on the SEC Network at 6:45, it's number 17 Tennessee at Kentucky.
And we have yet to play Bobby Petrino in his post-game comments, so let's hear from Coach Petrino.
Obviously a big-time difference first half, second half, just with the offense. What kind of played a part and maybe not as successful after halftime there?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in the offense in the entire game, really, because even in the first half we weren't able to establish and drive the ball and run the football the way that we could. We made some errors in protections. It didn't allow us to convert a few third downs early in the game. But we were getting chunk plays. We were making big plays, throwing the ball. We're able in the second quarter to get the ball in the end zone and then got the big interception for a touchdown. But we never did establish the run at all. We threw and caught the ball pretty well at times, but we turned the ball over in the fourth quarter, and you're not going to win games when you turn the ball over in the fourth quarter. Defense, I thought, competed extremely hard. We're able to hold them to field goals, got us in a position in the fourth quarter where we could have went and won the game offensively, and
Two parts here. What stood out about the fourth quarter interception?
The first one was an option route, and when you get a cloud corner on it, you're supposed to read it like what we call a blue, which is you have a fade down the sideline, and then the option route breaks out. And he just didn't do it. He didn't see the cloud corner, and the guy made a nice play, but it should be something. He did the exact same play against Tennessee and threw the whole shot down the sideline. So that one's hard on us. On the other play, we had a sail route called, and the outside receiver released inside and brought the corner's eyes there. If he would have just got outside, it was a really nice route, and it was a good throw. He wasn't expecting the corner to be there.
What about Taylor overall today? He just didn't maybe seem himself. It didn't run it as much as he has. You think the knee was messing with him?
Yeah, it definitely hurt us, that his inability to run the football, and particularly early. He had a couple where he could have kept it early. Fourth down stop as a keep, and we didn't execute it that way. So we definitely got a lot of work to do to get that back in our game. We need that in our game to be able to be successful offensively.
The Auburn defense today, what did you expect from them? I mean, did you expect this kind of performance from the Auburn defense?
I knew it was going to be tough. They're good. They're physical inside. They do a good job on controlling blocks and shedding blocks. Their safeties did a really nice job of getting to the run, and we didn't win some one-on-one battles with the safeties, which normally we have, which is how you create the big plays. So I knew it was going to be a battle. I was happy about the explosive plays that we made and the scheme plays that we made, but we just didn't execute when it came down to I need to block him and we need to get the ball there.
Kanai's interception felt like such a big swing. What was kind of your reaction on the sidelines?
Yeah, it gave us a lot of momentum, a lot of energy going into halftime. It was a great play by him. And then, we came out of halftime and they got a kick return on us. Defense still did a good job. And then they blocked a punt, and then the offense didn't execute. So I really felt like the defense played well enough for us to win the game. And offensively and special teams-wise, we didn't get the job done.
After Taylon's first interception, you walked up to him and said something. Is there anything you say to try to maybe calm him down to prevent future ones?
Yeah, we were talking about just read your progression, do what you've been coached to do, and you made that exact same play a couple weeks ago. So it's just kind of, you got to, as a quarterback, you got to face it when you don't do what you're expected to do, when you don't go through your progressions and see the defense, and and we struggled with that today.
Time lead since Memphis about a month ago. How do you call a game differently coming out with a lead, if you do?
Yeah, well, we didn't do a very good job of it, so we got to get better than that.
Tom kind of asked you about this, but was Taylon's knee at all? Is it bothering him or limiting him at all?
No, the knee was good. It was good. He got the go-ahead. He practiced all week long. He just didn't come out and execute like we expect him to do, and they're good on defense.
Yeah, I was going to ask how much of that was Auburn and how much maybe of Taylon just kind of not seeing things today.
Yeah, it was both. There's no question that they're good, but we didn't execute and do the things we've been doing on offense, running the football, converting third downs, establishing that we can make big plays, running the ball. I thought not being able to run the ball hurt us the most.
Is there anything they were doing, like on zone read and stuff, to give you guys trouble? There were times where Taylor was making the right choice and it just wasn't there.
Yeah, they're flying to the ball. There's a reason why they're one of the best defenses in the country. So they were definitely flying to the ball and making plays.
How did you feel like the defense did overall, kind of working around the thinness on the defensive line?
Yeah, I thought they did a really nice job. I know they were competing extremely hard. We made some huge plays to hold them to field goals, not exactly to get off the field. We did a nice job on third down defense, which was a huge step forward from a week ago. I told the defense I felt like you guys played good enough for us to win the game, and offensively we didn't do our part in the fourth quarter, taking the ball and going driving and scoring points.
So you talked to Coach Fountain after the blocked punt. What did you see actually go wrong on that play on special teams?
Well, they brought it at us, and we didn't do a good enough job blocking it, and we can't have block punts now. Those things change games.
Bobby, what do you make of Rohan and his ability to really cash in on some of these explosive plays this year, but yet maybe not getting them the ball more?
Yeah, I mean, we continue to call his number and work hard to get him the ball. I think he had over 100 and some yards receiving today, and he's a very, very explosive guy. They made a few adjustments in the second half to take the plays that he makes available away, zoned it up a little bit more, kept the corner's eyes inside on him. Early in the game, I think, we got him in man coverage with linebackers, and he did a really nice job.
And they did have 230 yards rushing, as significantly more than they had this year. How much did, kind of a follow-up to Christina's question there, some of the attrition there, guys playing through injuries, and some late adds to the injury report?
Yeah, I think they were just stubborn about we're going to run the ball. They did a nice job of running the football. They had a lot more plays than we did because of their ability to get the third down, the fourth down conversions. And again, I felt like defensively we played good enough to win. Offense needed to do their part, and special teams needed to do their part.
You played a lot of, kind of another follow-up on the defensive line attrition, you played a lot of 3 D-line sets. Was that part of maybe a game plan to prevent Auburn, or is it because of just the thin numbers up there?
Yeah, a little bit of both. We're matching some personnel groupings that they had, and Charlie was playing like a linebacker / defensive end, which allowed us to have bigger guys out on the field and to work in 3 linebackers, and Charlie, I guess, more of like a 3-4 type deal.
Cam dealing with that prevented him from playing today?
Yeah, I mean, he had an injury in practice that we don't have the ability to tell you what that injury is. It's a shame that it happened. It's kind of a freak thing that it happened. It wasn't something that we were expecting, and then all of a sudden he was out for the game. So I don't know what his status is for next week.
There were multiple times in the second half where you guys had the ball and could have made it a 2-possession game, and you weren't able. I mean, in the moment, could you feel that those were missed opportunities, not maybe going up by 2 scores?
Yeah, definitely missed opportunities. We had chance for momentum to be on our side and drive the ball and go score, and we didn't come up with the plays offensively.
Your team has really held on to the rope through the losing streak. Do you have any concerns that after this one, a winnable game, that they're not going to compete as hard as they have been?
I mean, we talked about it. We talked about, when you lose, it always challenges your attitude and your work ethic and how you're going to respond to it. Everybody in that room is still working hard at trying to, make their brand better. And I expect them to come out and continue to work hard and do that and have a good attitude. And, I think defensively they've got to build on what they did today and work on it. And offensively, we got to get back to work and back to how we play.
And then just the second quarter, the momentum you built up and the feeling at halftime after Kanai's pick 6, just maybe can you talk about how y'all were at halftime?
Yeah, there's a lot of energy, no doubt. A lot of energy in the locker room, a lot of coaching going on, a lot of trying to work on how to start the third quarter off and drive the football and move it. And, we got to some third down situations and weren't able to convert. And that first drive coming out of halftime, we made a really bad error with the offensive line and protections, and that hurt us.
Did you kind of sense that a quarterback change might be coming out of halftime, and how do you think the defense adjusted?
Yeah, I think after the interception that we knew they were going to play the other guy at quarterback. He's a very good athlete, good runner. We had a couple guys on our staff that are very familiar with him because he was at Stanford, and we got 2 coaches that were we got 3 coaches that were at Stanford, so they were very aware of his abilities, and our defense talked about them and worked on it throughout the week. Felt like it would add to their quarterback run game because he's a tremendous athlete and runner. And he made some first downs running the ball.
Coach, appreciate you. All right, that was Coach Bobby Petrino, pardon me, in his post-game thoughts. And, Mark, you nailed it on that one particular route that resulted in a interception that it was a mix-up. It was a player wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
The receiver wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And it brought another player over into the mix. And now you know the rest of the story.
I probably, of the 3 interceptions, I probably think one of them was horrible. I probably, the other 2, he's trying to make a play. I don't think the receivers helped him a lot. But in the other 2, but that one was a bad one and bad timing too. So he's got to take the blame for that.
All right, we need to step away for a moment. We need to get the players in real quick, and then I know we need to wrap it up here in just a moment. So let's get busy. This is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Back in just a moment.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Watching the sad saga of dysfunction at North Carolina, starring Bill Belichick and his opportunistic 24-year-old girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, illustrates a few lessons rather vividly. Don't date someone who wasn't born yet when you turn 50. Don't think that you alone are the answer to life's vexing questions. And don't jump into a job just for the money. You just know that this wasn't destined to end well. Bless their hearts. Here's something that will end well. Your next trip to Doublebee's. Hot, fresh, homemade food. Wonderful drinks like a Coke Zero with a splash of cherry or vanilla, my 2 favorites. Or hundreds of other things you need, even if you aren't currently aware of it. Doublebee's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebee's.
For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at SigmaSupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
When second's making a play, Short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Let's get a good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Lawrence Forrester in Cabot, Steve Fisher in Stuttgart, or Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff today.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Swart in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Swart, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Swart, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Introducing your new Dell PC with the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot. Like organizing your holiday shopping and searching for great holiday deals and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, plus planning the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC with all-day battery life to help you get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours today at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details.
Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance-enhanced stain-fighting power, designed to cut through serious dirt and grime. And what's great is this laundry pair is in stock and ready for delivery when you need it the most. Don't miss out. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowe's.
Daniels takes the snap, takes a knee. Bobby Petrino heads to midfield. Hugh Freeze will meet him at the logo. This one is bitter. Auburn comes from behind in the second half. They beat the Razorbacks 33-24, and Arkansas's losing streak has hit 6 games.
And welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shapp, I'm Randy Rainwater. Let's head back to the podium. Here is Kenai Walker, Quincy Rhodes, and Rohan Jones.
Yeah, Kenai, can you talk us through the pick play and just how y'all were feeling after that one?
Honestly, it was a great play call by Coach. It was something that we've been preparing for all week. We know coming out either on their normal downs, which would be like first and second, they like to take little RPOs or at least try to make reads to see what they see and then go back to the drawing board to see if they can get another shot at it. So knowing that they was trying to hurry up and get back to the ball, I knew for a fact that my guy wasn't going to do nothing based off of a concept. I knew he was going to do it based off of their tendencies. And so knowing that their tendencies was kind of stuck, it made me easy to trigger. And that play was one of my triggers I had going on the whole week. Even though I didn't get it the whole week, I just kind of had that mental thought that if he does do this, that I was going to end up picking it. Of course, like, the plus was great, which was to score and get points up for the guys as a team. So I feel like that was just great preparation as a team.
Quincy, can you talk about y'all getting up 21-10, maybe what the feeling was, and then what happened in the second half?
We a defense, so we just always, come together as a whole just to do our job. At the end of the day, we're a team. And in the second quarter, not second quarter, but second half, just as a unit, we still head down, it's still 0-0. So just consistently on the grind and, whatever happens, but, we take each play at a time.
Rohan, I just want to ask you about your yards per catch is incredible. I mean, how's it happening that big play just about every time you touch it?
Coach Petrino's scheming up some good plays on offense, and when my number's called, I'm just trying to do the most with it.
And after you were in the end zone, you had your arms out, you're looking up a little bit. What'd you kind of feel in that moment after you got the pick?
Honestly, just like absorbing all energy, to be real, throughout my, I guess these couple of weeks, just been kind of facing a little mental adversity. So me knowing that I was just as dialed in as I needed to be, or at least to my best potential at that moment or the moments or the entire game, it was just kind of I'm glad it paid off more so.
Couple sacks. Coach Petrino was crediting the defense today. What kind of your overall takeaways of how you guys performed?
I think we were dominant. I think, to be honest, this is probably our best game we played all year. We just got to continue to stack weekends. I believe in the defense, and I believe we can continuously do these things. And, the only person who could beat us is us. So the more we continue to work through the week, I think the better off we are on Saturdays.
Rohan, just 17 points offensively today for you guys. The final 35 minutes, just managing a field goal. What kind of dried up there in the second half?
I think we just need to, when we had all that energy coming into the third quarter, we just got to keep that energy going and capitalize off of what we did before that. And we have to establish the run game, so that's on us. Tight ends, running backs, O-line, just establish the running game. Obviously, they're a good defense, but I think our offense, when we're
when we're doing what we do, I think we could put up some points against them. So we had an off day, but we just got to bounce back and feed off the defense's energy. They're playing really good and come together as a team for next week.
Quincy, how much maybe did things change with your front, with some of the attrition you guys have had injury-wise and some late adds to the injury report?
Just as a D line, we play with who we got. We love our D line, but it's a who's next up game. So we throughout the whole week we just prepare and make sure that we are ready for Saturdays.
Anybody, Quincy, a thought on dealing with the frustrations now of 6 straight losses and really, 5 of these games you've had your chances in the fourth quarter?
To be honest, life, I was gonna win in. So life is full of adversity, and I've been battling, and I'm sure everybody on the team has been battling adversity our whole life. So it's just a matter of how you face it and how you respond to it. So like I said, a real man, when adversity hits you, when you bow up, it'll show character. So that's how we look at it.
That's what I was gonna say. That's from the first, second up to this very moment, we don't flinch. So I feel like that goes into our progression of how things have been going throughout those couple weeks and throughout those losses as well. But everybody's still tied in together. Ain't nobody's backing out from nobody. Ain't nobody giving up. Ain't nobody saying, "Oh, screw this" or nothing. We all still a unit, regardless. It's just we didn't come out with the W, and of course that's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, we still a unit. We still a team. We love each one another. We play for each other.
Same question, Rohan. Just keeping it together. Y'all have come out and competed through this. What do you expect moving forward?
I mean, like they said, I think we have over 100 players on the locker room, and no one quit. And especially we're losing tight games, but we're always playing good. And especially today, I can say that everyone on offense is especially proud of the defense, bounce it back, battling through so much adversity, like Kanai said. And I think this just brings us closer together for next week, and we just got to keep pushing.
This might be the most adversity Taylor has faced personally. He didn't run it much today. How is he in the locker room?
I mean, he's obviously one of the best players in the country, and if he has an off day, it's on us to just pick up a little bit more, and each person do a little bit more of our 11th on the field, because he can't be the only player playing out there.
Rohan, Coach Petrino talked about just the trouble establishing the run. Was there something Auburn was doing in particular that made it particularly difficult?
They have some good players on defense, and their safeties are coming down a lot in the run fits, which allowed us to capitalize on explosive plays in the passing game, but that definitely hurt our run game. So I think we just have to play harder up front. The O-line, tight ends, running backs, we need to create a little bit more of a spark on the run game.
As for all three of you, do you say anything to Taylor after a game like that to just help pick him up?
Yeah.
But But at the end of the day, Taylor knows who he is as a person, and Taylor, just as being a human, what I'm saying. Again, I was gonna be perfect. So again, like they've been saying, it's up to us to uplift him, because when we down, he uplift us. So it's life, man.
That's what I was gonna say. At the end of the day, he's not just our quarterback. That's our leader in real life. We spend real time, since January, spilling blood, sweat, and tears, talking crazy to each other. That's our leader. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, of course, we gonna always look out for him, but we know he gonna be all right. He gonna bounce back too.
Defensively, you guys got your first turnover since Memphis. Quincy had a good day sack-wise. What is the key, guys, to putting a full complementary game? Special teams, offense, defense. You guys have had units perform, but not together. What's the key in that?
I got do their job.
Facts. And I can say just everybody just being detailed when the moments count. You never know when your moment gonna count, and you never know when your number gonna be called. So especially during those times where it can be maybe 12 to 15 plays in a game that can make a game change, you definitely got to make sure we as detailed as possible.
Quincy, the Mississippi State game was one of the highlights for your team last year. They're going to come in. I guess they play somebody today, Texas or somebody. But what do you expect from them next week?
To play their best ball. Of course, nobody wants to lose, so we're going to play our best ball. They're going to play their best ball. And, of course, may the best man win. So, hopefully we win. But You know, if we don't, we don't. So we're just gonna come in there and continuously work.
Stay with us. We wrap it up in a moment. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
For over 30 years, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has been Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters and the only stop for all your truck parts and accessories. If it goes on a truck, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has got it. And that includes upgrading your truck with Vortex spray liners. Tough, durable, proudly made in the USA. Their spray liners can protect your truck for years to come. Call Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse at 501-568-0040 to schedule your spray or stop by 65th and University.
Right now, when you buy more carpet at the Home Depot, you save more during our Buy More, Save More event going on now. Upgrade your carpeting with top brands, then let us install it for you with prices starting at just 49 cents per square foot. Select from a wide assortment of carpet to fit your room, lifestyle, and budget during the Buy More, Save More event at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 16th through November 2nd, 2025. Base price for standard installations only. Excludes Traffic Master and stock carpet. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where'd I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Feeling like a family getaway, but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure, but don't want to spend too much? Want to go where there's a ton of stuff to do, but it's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks, where in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and definitely change your state of mind. Whether you crave active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath, we have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at arkansasstateparks.com. Feeling like a family getaway, but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure, but don't want to spend too much? Want a ton of stuff to do that's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks, where in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and your state of mind. With active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath, we have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at arkansasstateparks.com. Brought to you by this station and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
I know where you should go if you're really hungry. The Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. This is DJ Williams. You'll love all the choices they have with 300 items on that buffet. Meats, salad bar, veggies, sides, and even a huge dessert bar. You can pig out or just get a salad and veggie if you want to go a little lighter. The Wood Grill Buffet is at the Congo exit in Benton. It's open every Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. It's comfort food at its finest.
Unstoppable, unmistakable. Defender is built for those who carve their own path. At Land Rover Little Rock, experience the legendary capability, rugged design, and modern technology that make Defender a true icon. Whether it's city streets or untamed terrain, Defender delivers strength with style. This is more than a drive, it's a mission. Visit Land Rover Little Rock off I-430 and test drive the Defender today. Learn more at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
The great American pastime. Do you smell that? That's the smell of men being men.
I think I'm ready.
On 103.7 The Buzz. KABC Little Rock.
All right, welcome back to the First Security Fifth Quarter Post-Game Show. We've got just a few seconds remaining before we need to exit. Next week we'll be right back here. Savage may not join us back. So, for Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp, I'm Randy Rainwater. Have a great rest of the weekend. This has been the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. So long, everybody.